cost the sum is due. And since I have not much importuned you, nor now I had not, but that I am bound to Persia, and want guilders for my voyage. Therefore, make present satisfaction, or I'll attach you by this officer.
Even just the sum that I do owe to you is growing to me by Antipholus. And in the instant that I met with you, he had of me a chain. At 5 o'clock I shall receive the money for the same. Please if you walk with me down to his house. I'll discharge my bond, and thank you too.
Well, every man you say, see where he comes.
Well, I go to the goldsmith's house. Go thou and buy a rope's end. That I'll bestow among my wife and her confederates for locking me out of doors by day. But soft, I said to the goldsmith, go thou and buy a rope and bring it home to me.
I buy £1,000 a year, I buy it really.
A man is no hope that trusts in you. I promised your presents and the chain, but neither chain nor goldsmith came to me.
Saving your merry humor, sir, here's the note. How much the chain weighs, to the utmost carat, the finest of the gold in chargeable fashion, which doth amount to 3 odd ducats more than I stand indebted to this gentleman. I pray you, see him presently discharged, for he is bound to sea and stays but for it.
I'm not furnished with the present money. Besides, I have some business in the town. Good signor, take the stranger to my house, and bid my wife disperse the sum on the receipt thereof. Perchance I'll be there as soon as you.
Well, sir, I will. Have you the chain about you?
And if I have not, sir, I hope you have, else you may return without your money.
Nay, come, I pray you, sir, give me the chain. Both wind and tide stays for this gentleman, and I, to blame, have held him here too long.
Why? Take it to my wife and fetch your money.
Come, you know I gave it to you even now. Either send me the chain or send me by some token.
My business cannot brook this dalliance. Good sir, say whether you'll answer me or no. If not, I'll leave him to the officer.
I answer you? What should I answer you?
The money that you owe me for the chain.
I owe you none till I receive the chain.
You know I gave it to you half an hour since.
Well, officer, arrest him at my suit.
I do, and charge you in the Duchess's name to obey me.
This touches me in reputation. Either consent to pay the sum, or I attach you by this officer.
Consent to pay me what I never had. Arrest me, foolish fellow, if thou darest.
Here's thy fee. Arrest him, officer. I would not spare my brother in this case if he should scorn me so apparently.
I do arrest you, sir. You hear the suit.
I do give. I do obey, till I give thee bail. But, sirrah, you shall buy this for dears all the metal in your shop, Lancer.
Sir, I will have law in Ephesus. To your notorious shame, I doubt it not. Master, there is a barge with up and down on the stage, but till her owner comes aboard. And then, sir, she bears away. Our fraudage, sir, I have conveyed aboard. The ship is in her trim. The merry wind blows fair from land. They stay for not in all, but for their owner, master, and yourself.
How now, a madman! Why, thou peevish sheep! I sent thee for a rope, and told thee to what purpose and to what end.
You sent me to the bay, sir, for a bark.
I'll dispute this matter at more leisure. Teach your ears to list with more heed. To Adriana, villain, hide thee straight, and tell her in the desk court or of the Turkish tapestry there's a purse of ducats. Give her this key, and let her send it. Tell her I'm arrested in the street, and that shall obey me. Hie thee, slave, begone! On, officer, to prison till it come.
Adriana, that is your dime. For Dazzlebill to claim me for her husband.
Thither I must, although against my will, for servants must their master's minds fulfill.
he meant he did me none, the more my spite.
Then swore that he was a stranger here.
And true he swore, they had forsworn he were.
Then I plead for you.
What said he?
That love I begged for you, he begged of me.
With what persuasion did he tempt thy love?
With words that an honest suit might move. First he did praise my beauty, then my speech.
Did speak him fair?
Have patience, I beseech.
I cannot, no, I will not hold thee still. My tongue will not, my heart shall have his will. He is deformed, crooked, old, and seared, infant, worse body, shapeless everywhere. Vicious, ungentle, foolish, blunt, and unkind, stigmatical and nagging, and worse in mind.
Who would be jealous of such a one? No evil lost his wail, but it is gone.
But I think him better than I say, and would hear in others' eyes the worse. Thought in her nest, the lapwing cries away. My heart praises him, though my tongue curse.
Here, now, the desk, the purse. Sweet now, make haste.
How hast thou lost thy breath?
I'm running fast.
Where is thy master, Dromio? Is he well?
Nay, he's in total limbo, worse than hell. A devil in everlasting garments hath him.
Why, man, what is the matter?
I do not know the matter. He is rested on the pains.
What, is he arrested? Tell me of whose suit.
I know not at whose suit he is arrested well, but he's in a suit above which rested him. That can I tell. Will you send him mistress redemption, the money in his desk?
Go fetch it, sister. This I wonder at, that he, unknown to me, should be in debt. Tell me, was he arrested on a band?
Not on a band, but on a stronger thing. A chain, a chain. Do you not hear it ring?
There's the money, Dromio. Bear it straight and bring thy master home immediately. Come, sister.
Is not a man I meet, but doth salute me, as if I was their well-acquainted friend, and everyone doth call me by my name. Some invite me, some tender money to me, and some others give me thanks for kindnesses. Sure, these are but imaginary wiles and Lapland sorcerers inhabit here.
Master, here's the gold you sent me for. What, have you got that picture of old Adam new apparel?
What gold is this? And what Adam dost thou mean?
Not that Adam that keeps the paradise, but that Adam that keeps the prison. He that came behind you like an evil angel and bid you forsake your liberty.
What? Thou meanest an officer?
Aye, sir, the sergeant of the band. He that brings any man to answer it that breaks his band.
Well, sir, therein rests your foolery. Is there any ship puts forth? May we be gone?
Why, sir, I brought you word an hour since that the bark expedition put forth tonight. And then were you hindered by the sergeant to tarry for the whole delay? Here are the angels that you sent for to deliver you.
The fellow is distracted, so am I. And herein we wander in illusions. Some blessed power, deliver us from hence.
Woohoo! Well met, Master Shipless. I see, sir, you found the goldfish now. Is that the chain you promised me today?
Satan, avoid! I charge thee, tempt me not.
Master, is this Mr. Satan?
It is the devil.
Nay, it is worse. It is the devil's dam. It is written, they appear to men like angels of light. Light is an effect of fire, and fire will burn. Ergo, light witches will burn. Come not near her.
Your men, you're marvelous, Mary. Will you go with me? We'll make our dinner here.
Avoid them, fiend. What tellest me thou of supping? Thou art, as you are all, a sorceress. I charge thee, leave me and be gone.
Give me the ring of mine you had at dinner, or else a diamond for the chain you promised. and I'll be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
Master, some devils ask but the parings of one's nail, but she, more covetous, would have a chain. Master, be wise, and if you give it her, the devil will shake her chain and fright us with it.
Give me my ring, or else the chain, and I'll be gone. And I'll be gone, sir.
Avaunt, witch! Come, Romeo, let us go!
Now, without a doubt, Antipholus is mad, else why would he so demean himself? A ring he hath of mine with 40 ducats, and for the same he promised me a chain. Both one and the other, he denies me now. The reason I gather he is mad, besides this present instance of his rage, it was a mad tale I told today at dinner, of his own doors being shut against his entrance. Be like his wife, acquainted with his fit, shut the door on purpose against his way. My way, so hie home to his house and tell his wife that being lunatic, he rushed into my house and took perforce my ring away. This choice I finished to choose, but 40 ducats is too much to lose.
Fear me not, man, I'll not break away. And I'll give thee, ere I leave thee, so much money as to warrant thee as I'm rested for. My wife is in a wayward mood today, and will not let me trust the messenger. I know, I think I see my man. I think we need some money. Hello, sir, have you what I sent you for?
Here's that I warrant you will pay them all.
But where's the money?
Why, sir, I gave the money for the rope.
500 ducats, villain, for a rope?
I'll serve you, sir, 500 at the rate.
To what end did I bid thee hie thee home?
To rope's end, and to that end am I returned.
And to that end, sir, will I welcome you.
Good sir, be patient. Nay, 'tis for me to be patient, for I'm in adversity. Good now, hold thy tongue. Nay, rather persuade him to hold his hands.
Thou senseless villain!
I would that I were senseless, sir, that I might not feel your blows.
Thou art sensible in nothing but blows, and so is an ass.
I'm an ass indeed. You may prove it by my long ears. I have served him from the hour of my nativity to this instant, and have nothing out of his hands for my service with blows. When I am cold, he heats me with beating. When I'm warm, he cools me with beating. I'm waked with it when I sleep, raised with it when I sit, driven out of doors with it when I go from home, welcomed home with it when I return.
Come, go along, my wife's coming yonder.
Mistress, Christmas, venom, respect your end, or rather, the prophecy like the parrot, beware the rope's end.
Wilt thou still talk?
How say you now? Is not your husband mad?
His incivility confirms no less. Good Madam King, you are upon establishing this true sense again, and I will pay you what you will demand.
Alas, how far and how sharp he looks. Give me your hand, and let me feel your pulse.
Here's my hand, let it feel like ear.
I charge thee, Satan! Hast within this man to yield possession to my holy prayers, and to thy state of darkness hide thee straight, and adjure thee by all the saints in heaven!
Peace, stoning witch, I'm not mad.
Oh, that thou wert not, poor distressed soul.
Why, you mean you? Are these your customers? Is this companion with the saffron face revel a feast at my house today, whilst upon me the guilty doors were shut, and I denied entering into my house?
Oh, husband, God doth know you dined at home.
Dined at home? Now, Philip, what sayest thou?
Sir, sooth to say, you did not dine at home.
Were not my doors shut up and I locked out?
Perdie, your doors were locked and you shut out.
And did not she herself revile me then?
Sans fable, she herself reviled you there.
Did not her kitchen maid rail, taunt, and scorn me?
Certes she did, the kitchen vessel scorned you.
And did I not enraged depart from thence?
In verity you did, my bones bear witness that sense have felt the vigor of his rage.
It's good to soothe him in these contraries.
It is no shame, humors well his frenzy.
Thou hast suborned the goldsmith to arrest me.
I sent you money to redeem you by Dromio, who came in haste for it.
Money by me? Parting goodwill you might, but surely, master, not a rag of money.
Went you not to her for a purse of ducats?
He came to me and I delivered it.
And I am a witness with her that she did. Heaven and the rope maker bear me witness that I was sent for nothing but a rope.
Mistress, both man and master is possessed. I know it by their pale and deadly looks. They must be bound and laid in some dark room.
Why didst thou lock me forth? And why didst thou deny the bag of gold?
I did not, gentle husband, lock thee forth.
And, gentle master, I received no gold, but I confess her that we were locked out.
Dissembling villain, thou speakest false in both.
Dissembling harlot, thou art false in all, and art confederate with a damned pack to make an abject loathsome scorn of me.
Oh, bind him, bind him! Let him
Our company! The fiend is strong within him! Ah, me poor man! How tell his looks!
Marco trembles in his ecstasy.
What? Wilt thou murder me? Thou gowler thou! I'm thy prisoner! Wilt thou permit them to make a rescue?
Let him go. He is my prisoner, and you shall not have him. Go find this man, for he is frantic too.
What wilt thou do, thou peevish officer? Hast thou delight to see a wretched man do outrage and displeasure to himself?
He is my prisoner. If I let him go, the debt he owes will be required of me.
I will discharge thee ere I go from you. Bear me forthwith unto his creditor, and knowing how the debt grows, I will pay it. Good mistress, see him safe conveyed home to my house. Oh, most unhappy day!
Oh, most unhappy strumpet!
Master Ryan here entered in bond for you.
Go bear him hence! Sister, go you with me. Say now, whose suit is he arrested at?
One Andrew Goldsmith. Do you know him?
I know the man. What is the sum he owes?
$200.
Say, how grows it due?
Due for a chain your husband had of him.
He did bespeak a chain of me, but I had it not.
When as your husband was all enraged today, he came to my house and took my ring, the ring I saw upon his finger now. He straight after did I meet him with a chain.
It may be so, but I never did. Come, Jill, bring me where the gold is. I long to know the truth here of at large. Ah! And come with naked swords! Let us call our help and have them bound again.
Away, they'll kill us.
I see these witches are afraid of swords.
She who would be your wife now ran from you.
Come to the centaur. Fetch our stuff from thence. I will not stay tonight for all the town. Therefore, away to get our stuff aboard.
man esteemed here in the city?
Of reverend reputation, sir, of credit infinite, highly beloved, second to none that lives here in the city. His word might bear my wealth at any time.
Speak softly, yonder as I think he walks.
'Tis so, in that self-chain about his neck which he forswore most monstrously to have. Good sir, draw near to me, I'll speak to him. Signor Antipholus, I wonder much that you should put me to this shame and trouble, and not without some scandal to yourself, with circumstance and oath so to deny this chain which now you wear so openly. Beside the charge, the shame, imprisonment, you have done wrong to this my honest friend, who, but for staying upon our controversy, had hoisted sail and set to sea today. This chain you had on me, can you deny it?
I think I had. I never did deny it.
Yes, that you did, sir, and forswore it, too.
Who heard me to deny it or forswear it?
These ears of mine thou knowest did hear thee. Fie on thee, wretch! 'Tis pity that thou livest to walk where any honest man resort.
Thou art a villain to impeach me thus. I'll prove mine honor and mine honesty against thee presently, if thou darest stand.
I dare, and do defy you for a villain.
Hold! Hurt him not! For goodness sakes, he is mad! Some get within him, take his sword away. Find Romeo too and bear them to my house.
Run, master, run! For heaven's sake, take a house! This is the priory, and we are spoiled!
What are you doing?
He attacked me!
Why?
You expect me?
Be quiet, people! Wherefore throng you hither?
To fetch my poor distracted husband hence. Let us come in that we may bind him fast and bear him home for his recovery.
I knew he was not in his perfect wits.
Sorry now that I did draw on him.
How long hath his possession held the man?
This week he hath been heavy, sour, and sad, and much different from the man that he was. But till this afternoon, his passion near break into extremity of rage.
Hath he not lost much wealth by wreck of sea? Buried some dear friend? Hath none else his eyes strained his affection in unlawful love? A sin prevailing much in youthful men, who give their eyes the liberty of gazing. Which of these sorrows is he subject to?
To none of these, except to be the last, namely some love that drew him off from home.
And thereof came it that the man was mad. The venom clamors of a jealous one and poisons more deadly than a mad dog's too. It seemed his sleeps were hindered by the railing, and therefore comes it that the man was mad. The consequences then thy jealous fits have scared thy husband from the use of wit.
She never reprehended him but mildly, when he deemed himself rough, rude, and wildly. Why bear you these rebukes and answer not?
She did betray me to my own reproof. Good people, enter and lay hold on him.
No, not a creature enters in my house.
Then let your servants bring thy husband forth.
Neither. He took this place for sanctuary, and it shall privilege him from your hands till I have brought him to his wits again, or lose my labor in a saint.
I will attend to my husband, be his nurse, and die his sickness, for it is my office, and I shall have no attorney but myself. Therefore, let me have him home with me.
Be patient, for I will not let him stir. Therefore depart, and leave him here with me.
I will not hence and leave my husband here. And ill it doth beseem your holiness to separate the husband and the wife.
Be quiet and depart, or shall not come.
Complain unto the Duchess of this indignity.
Come, go. I will fall prostrate at her feet, and never rise until my tears and prayers have won her grace to come in person hither and take perforce my husband from the house.
By this I think the dial points at 5. Anon, I'm sure the Duchess herself in person comes this way, to the melancholy vale, the place of death and sorry execution behind the ditches of the abbey here.
Upon what cause?
To see a reverend Syracusian, who put unluckily into this bay against the laws and statutes of this town, beheaded publicly for his offense.
Kneel to the Duchess before she passed the abbey.
Yet once again proclaim it publicly. If any friend will pay the sum for him, he shall not die. So much we tender him.
Justice, most sacred Duchess, against the abbess!
She is a virtuous and a reverend lady. It cannot be she hath done me wrong.
May it please your grace, Antipholus, my husband, whom I made lord of me and all I had at your important letters, this ill day, a most outrageous bit of madness took him, that desperately he hurried through the streets, with him his bondman all as mad as he, doing displeasure to the citizens, by rushing in their houses, and bearing thence rings, jewels, and anything his rage did like. Once I did get him bound and sent him home again, but was to take order for the wrongs I went, that here and there his fury had committed. Anon, I wot not by what strong escape, he broke from those that had guarded him, and with his mad attendant and himself, each one with ireful passion, with drawn swords, met us again and chased us away, till the raising more aid we came again to bind them, and here the abbess shuts the gates on us, and will not suffer us to fetch him out, nor send him forth that we may bear him hence. Therefore, most gracious Duchess, with thy command, let him be brought forth and borne hence for help.
Long since thy husband served me in my worst, and I to thee engaged the queen's word. Go, some of you, knock at the abbey gate, and bid the lady abbess come to me. I'll determine this before I stir.
Mistress, shift and save yourself. My master and his man are both broke loose, beaten the maid to row, and bound at a pinch. I'm sure, unless you send some present help between them, they'll kill the conjurer.
Peace, fool! Thy master and his men are here, and that is false, let us report to us.
Mistress, upon my life I tell you true. I have not grieved almost since I did see it. He cries for you, and vows, if he can take you, to scorch your face, to disfigure you.
Vengeance!
Hurry, mistress! Fly, be gone!
Come, stand by me, fear nothing. Guard with halberd.
I mean, is my husband. But is he even now? We have to me out of here. Now is there past thought of human reason.
Justice! O most gracious Duchess, now grant me justice. And for the service ere I gave thee, when I bestrid thee in your wars, and took deep scars to save thy life. Now grant me justice.
Unless the fear of death doth make me doubt, I see my son Antipholus and Dromio.
Justice and grace against that woman there. She who hath abused and dishonored me, even to the strength and height of injury.
Discover how, and thou shalt find me just.
This day, great lady, she shut the doors upon me, while she with harlots feasted in my house.
A grievous fault. Say what? Did so?
No, my good lady. Myself, he, and my sister today did dine together. So before my soul, as this is false, he burdens me with all.
Ne'er, man, look on day nor sleep on night, but she tells your highness simple truth. Oh, perjured woman, they are both forsworn, and this the madman justly charges them.
My lady, I am advised in what I say. Neither disturbed with the effects of wine, nor with heady wrath provoked with raging ire. Howbeit, my wrongs might make one wise and mad. This woman locked me out this day from dinner, and that goldsmith, were he not packed with her, could witness it, for he was with me then, who departed from me to go fetch a chain, promising to bring it to the porpentine. Our dinner done, and he not coming thither, I went to seek him. In this street I met him, and in this company that gentleman. There did this perjured goldsmith swear me down that I this day had of him the chain, which God he knows I saw not, the which he did arrest me with an officer. I did obey, and sent my peasant home for certain decades. He with none returned, and fairly I bespoke the officer to go with me in person to my house. By the way we met my wife, her sister, and a rather more vile confederates, all of them they brought one Madam Pinch. Forsooth, a conjurer, and gazing in my eyes and feeling my pulse, with no face as it were, outfacing me, cries out that I was possessed. Then all together they fell upon me, bound me, bore me thence, and in a dark and dankish vault at home, me and my men, both bound together, till I gnawing with my teeth, my bonds I did asunder, and gained my freedom till running thither to your grace, whom I beseech to give me ample satisfaction for these deep shames and great indignities.
My lady, in truth, thus far I witnessed with him, that he dined not at home, but was locked out.
But had he such a chain of thee, or no?
He had, my lady, and when he ran in here, these people saw the chain about his neck.
Besides, I will be sworn these ears of mine heard you confess you had the chain of him, after you first forswore it on the mark. Thereaupon I drew my sword on you, and then you fled into this abbey here, from whence I think you came by miracle.
Fled into this abbey? I never came within these abbey walls, and nor dost thou draw thy sword on me. And I never saw the chain, so help me heaven!
What an intricate impeach is this? I think you have all drunk of Circe's cup. If here you housed him, here you would have been. If you were mad, you would not plead so coldly. You say he dined at home. The goldsmith here denies that saying. Sirrah, what say you?
Madame, he dined with her there at the Porpentine.
He did, my lady, and from my finger snatched that ring.
'Tis true, my lady, this ring I had of her.
But soughtest him enter at the abbey here?
Assure that you see your grace.
Why, this is strange. Go call the abbess hither. I think you're all mated or stark mad.
Most mighty Duchess, vouchsafe speak me a word. Haply I see a man that will save my life, and will bring me to some earth, and may deliver me.
Speak freely, Syracusan, what thou wilt.
Is not your name, sir, called Antipholus, and is this not your bondman Dromio?
Within this hour I was his bondman, sir, but he, I thank him, gnawed into my cords. Now I am Dromio, his man unbound.
Remember me?
Ourselves we do remember, sir, by you, for lately we were bound as you are now. You're not Pinch's patient, are you, sir?
Why don't you think on me? You know me well.
I never saw you in my life till now.
Oh, grief has changed me since you saw me last. In these careful hours of time still formed yet have bring strange the features of my face. But tell me yet, dost thou not know my voice?
Neither.
Dromio, nor thou?
No, trust me, sir, nor I.
I'm sure thou dost.
I, sir, but I am sure that I do not, and whatsoever man denies, you are now bound to believe him.
Voice, those not my people key unto cares? Tell me thou art my son Antipholus.
I never saw my father in my life.
But 7 years since he Syracuse, a boy, thou knowest me parted. But perhaps, my son, thou she may still acknowledge me in misery.
The Duchess and all that know me in the town can witness with me it is not so. I never saw Syracuse in my life.
I tell thee, Syracuse, 20 years I have been patron to Antipholus, during which time he ne'er saw Syracuse. I see thy age and dangers make me dote.
Most mighty Duchess, behold a man much wronged.
I see 2 husbands, or mine eyes deceive me.
Which is the natural man, and which the spirit? Who deciphers him?
I, Madame, am Dromio. Command him away.
I, Madame, am Dromio. Pray, let me stay.
Adrian, art thou not? Or else his ghost?
Oh, my own master, who hath bound him here? Whoever bound him, I will loose his bonds and gain a husband by his liberty. Speak, old Aegean, if thou beest the man that hadst a wife once called Amelia, that bore thee at a burden 2 fair sons. Oh, if thou beest the same Aegean, speak, and speak unto the same Amelia.
If I dream not, thou art Amelia. If thou art she, tell me where is thy son that floated with thee on the fatal raft?
By men of Epidamnum, he and I and the twin Dromio all were taken up. But by and by rude fishermen of Corinth by force took Dromio and my son from them, and me they left with those of Epidamnum. What then became of them I cannot tell. I to this fortune that you see me in.
Why, here begins this morning's story right. These 2 Antipholus, these 2 so alike, and these 2 Dromios, what in semblance? Besides her urging of a wreck at sea, these are the parents of these 2 children, which accidentally are met together.
Which of you 2 did dine with me today?
I, gentle mistress.
And are you not my husband?
No, I say nay to that.
Yet she did call me so. And this fair gentlewoman, her sister here, did call me brother. What I told you then, I hope I shall have leisure to make good.
That is the chain, sir, which you had of me.
I think it is. I deny it not.
And you, sir, for this chain arrested me.
I think I did, sir. I deny it not.
I sent you money, sir, to be your bail, by Romeo, but I think he brought it not.
No, and by me.
This person Duchess had received from Romeo, and he did deliver them to me. I see I was taken for you, and you for me, and thereupon these errors are arose.
These ducats pawn I for my father.
It shall not need thy father half his life.
Renowned Duchess, vouchsafe to take the pains to go with us into the abbey here, and hear at large discourse all our fortunes. And all that are assembled in this place, that by this sympathized one day's error have suffered wrong. Go, keep us company, and we shall make full satisfaction. 33 years have I but gone in travail of you, my sons, and till this present hour my heavy burden ne'er delivered. The Duchess, my husband, and my children both, go to and view the calendars of their nativity, go to a gossip's feast, and go with me. After so long grief, such festivity.
With all my heart, I'll gossip at this feast.
Master, shall I fetch your stuff from shipboard?
What stuff of mine hast thou embarked?
Your goods that lay at post, sir, in the centaur.
He speaks to me. I am your master, Romeo. Come, go with us. We'll look to that anon. Embrace thy brother. Rejoice with him.
Methinks you are my glass and not my brother. I see by you that I'm a sweet-faced youth. Will you walk with me to see their gossiping?
We came into the world like brother and brother. Now let's go hand in hand, not one before